Hello，大家好，欢迎大家继续回到优曼医生美国 AAD 2025美 PU 访谈。在奥兰多的会议中心，非常很荣幸的邀请到我们的防晒的专家，让我们敬请期待。Welcome everyone and welcome to Umer interviews at AAD 2025. I'm the host Lee, and it's a great honor to have Professor Susana Puig. You can introduce yourself to the
Thank you. Thank you very much for inviting me. I'm Dr. Susana Puig. I'm full professor of dermatology at the University of Barcelona and chief of the dermatology department at Hospital Clinic. And I'm dealing with skin cancer and melanoma for more than 25 years now.
Yeah. We are talking about the photoprotection and the photo damage of the skin. So the first one question is, in recent years, what are the impact of global climate change, such as extreme weather, increased ultraviolet intensity, and aggressive air pollution on skin health at different levels? In your opinion, what's the definition of photoprotection expanded due to climate change? For example, from traditional sun protection to combating complex factors such as pollution, infrared rays, blue light, and chemicals.
Yeah, this is a very complex question, and we can be talking for hours about all of that. But it's true that in recent years, what we saw is a combination of things that human activity in the world changed the context. It means that sometimes we receive more UV radiation because the sun has some cycles, but now what we see is that many times the change in UV irradiation that we receive is consequence of the humans. We combine different things. One is the decrease in the ozone in the stratosphere that was in part recovered, but still the effect remains. Now we are not producing anymore these fluorocarbons, but anyhow, still the effect is there. On the other side, also we see this greenhouse effect with the decrease of the heating that is produced by the sun that is eliminated, and with this heating we are changing the climate. And what we see is that more population during more time is exposed to high levels of UV radiation. And the third thing is that this is changing also because migration of people going to cities, and we produce a lot of pollution in the cities, and these pollutants in the air also affect our skin and increase the effect of the UV in our skin.
Yeah, thanks. And how does climate change exacerbate the skin damage and effects of ultraviolet rays such as UVA and UVB? And is there a synergistic effect between air pollution such as PM 2.5, ozone, and ultraviolet rays accelerating skin aging or inflammatory reactions? Could it also potentially impact the related skin issues or other organ system problems?
Yeah, you are completely right that even the presence of particles in the atmosphere filter in part UV arriving to the surface and to our skin. It's true that when pollutants in the air are in contact with our skin, they have a synergistic effect with UV radiation that arrive to our skin. And for this reason, there are different models that try to understand this combined effect, and it will change the way that we need to protect our skin.
Sure. And from a professional perspective on photoprotection, and what are the differences and recommended measures in choosing sunscreen products or sunblock product for people in different regions with different skin types or in different skin conditions? And besides using sunscreen products, what other effective photo protection measures are available?
Yeah, this is again a complex question, but you are right that we need to adapt to the profession of the person, if it's working outside or not. For sure, for those people that are outside, we need to use other systems, clothing, proper clothing, sunglasses, hats, in addition to the sunscreens that we need to apply. Also, we know that UVB protection is more important for fair skin, while UVA, its protection, it's important for all different skin colors, and we need to insist in that UVA should be protected for everyone. And something that it's important is that the pollutants affect our skin more because direct absorption in the skin and much less because breathing. It means that we know now that applying some sunscreens in the skin, we prevent this absorption. And cleaning our skin properly after all day long outside, also we can remove part of these pollutants. It means that maybe we will think that applying before and cleaning after could be also a strategy to prevent from the damage produced by the pollutants in the skin.
In your clinical practice, do you have know that or shown that different regions or different populations to under the sun exposure or in UV light is different photo aging is different level or different symptoms?
Yeah, this is another very interesting topic because what we saw in several publications is that photo aging is more linear in populations from European origin, while in populations from Asia, this photo aging is not so linear and it's more flat at the beginning and then increases a lot after the 40 years old. And this is interesting because you need to prevent earlier because you don't see the effect at the beginning, but you will see it later. And also the type of lesions that appear is different, more changing the color of the skin, dyschromia and pigmentation,
Yes.
and a little bit less wrinkles, while in population with fair skin from Europe, it's more wrinkle and a little bit less hyperpigmentation, even with the same kind of fair skin, because in Asia many people has fair skin that sunburns easy and they protect themselves from the sun, but we need to understand these differences and how to prevent this photo aging.
Yes, it's quite different mechanism.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
Okay. And next one question is in the context of climate change and what aspects should a comprehensive skin protection system cover?
Yeah, we were discussing that, and probably I will suggest for population from Asia, try to combine sunscreens with a quite good UVA and UVB protection. Many times, if we are worried about pigmentation, we maybe need to add color to the sunscreens because for visible light, color sunscreens are the one that protect us better. And also consider if you are living in a polluted area, in a city that many times we have pollution in our cities, even if we try to avoid that, but it's the reality. Incorporation of these biological sunscreens, it means that we incorporate antioxidants, that they could be nicotinamide or they could be some extracts from seagrass, that they have a quite powerful antioxidant effect in the skin, trying to prevent or repair the damage produced by the pollution together with the UV.
So is that more important in commercial city or industrial city?
Yeah, in industrial cities, we have maybe a little bit less of UV because some part of the UV it's filtered by this pollution, but the combination of both is synergistic. It means that it's more damaging, and then we need to protect more.
Okay. And the last one question is, what is the current research and the development status of photoprotection products? And in terms of clinical insight, technological research and development, product innovation and market demand, what outstanding features are or trends do you think there are?
Yeah, for me, the next future is to work more not only in pure sunscreen molecules, it means that they filter the UV, but also these biological sunscreens, that it means that they can protect from the oxidative stress and they can prevent more this damage from visible light, that it's extremely important for all the populations, but more in populations from Asia, in which these hyperpigmentation problems are more important.
Okay. Thank you very much.
My
Thank
pleasure.
you, Professor Susana Puig, and quite nice opinion and recommendation to the Chinese population.
Thank
you
you.
very much.
My pleasure.
拜拜，让我们继续关注我们的美皮优访谈，下次见，拜。